Mr. Murray Levine. Bonsoir, monsieur.
Hi. Mayor Coderre, Toronto's budget for their 175th anniversary was only $300,000 in 2009. Montreal's budget for its 375th is $105 million. When I met with Minister Lebel regarding his gift of $30 million to light up the Jacques Cartier, he agreed that it was a total waste of money. I have twice written to you and asked if you would like to increase charitable giving in Quebec, the worst province by far for giving in Canada. I was ignored. I asked you to encourage Minister Sohi to claw back the $30 million for bridge lighting and instead use the money to rebuild Fort McMurray. You ignored me. I asked if you would set an example for Montrealers last year by raising money for charity in the Montreal. You said no. 25 years ago, when I discussed the problem of charitable giving in Quebec with Andre Verret, he told me I'm ashamed of my own people. When I mentioned that to you last year, you replied, on a matter that you obviously know nothing about, I don't think it's as bad as you say. In your last year as Member of Parliament, you earned $187,000 and you donated $1,000 to charity. In Côte Saint-Luc, and this is not an isolated area, the median income was $60,000, the median donation was $1,300. People who earned far less than you donated far more than you. When Andre Verret told me I'm ashamed of my own people, he was referring to people such as yourself. My question.
Hey, Mr. Levine, I will ask you to be respectful, please.
Okay, being respectful. Haven't yelled. My question, will you now show Montrealers and all Canadians that you actually do have, and with all respect, a heart, and ask Amarjeet Sohi not to waste the $30 million on the bridge, but instead put it to good use in rebuilding Fort McMurray?
Okay, and the question. Mr. Mayor.
First of all, I was very proud to announce last week that we will invest for the next 5 years, $25 million as a start, $25 million for our kids in Montreal. That's point number one. We were the first city to donate $100,000 to the Red Cross, to Fort McMurray, and we've done what we had to do. So, respectfully, I think that the issue of the bridge, which is a 10 years settlement, will contribute to the signature of our city. I think you look what's going on in the great cities like San Francisco or Paris. There is infrastructure, whereas you have some lights too, and it won't cost $30 million. But people can be in agreement or not. But in the long term and even in the mid-term, when we will witness that great legacy, I think that it will be an asset for tourism, so it will have an impact economically. And maybe to be also fair to Mr. Lebel, who's a guy that I know for many, many, many years, he was really thrilled to be there with me when we made the announcement. Thank you.
Yeah, I know I spoke to him twice. I mentioned that I'm going to present a petition. The petition that I have here, signed by over 1,100 people, calls for you to either smarten up or resign. I expect that you will, with all due respect, smarten up. I don't expect you to resign.
And Mr. Levine, give your petition, please. Thank you.
Thank you very much. It's been a pleasure.